Hey everyone, did the market find support today? Let me explain to you what I personally think about it. I think it's going to continue to go lower, but before it goes lower, it might continue to go higher for the next couple of days. These are my personal thoughts. I am not a financial advisor. I am just giving you my opinion on the stock market. So let's first talk about ES and NQ. So ES, let's go to ES, which is ES the SP 500. You can hear me talk about ES a lot because this will move the market. If ES is going down, everything else is going to follow it. Market open, it dropped, it was down 100 points. Right now it says down 23 points because, it's basically a new day for the ES. ES has moves, it's different than the stock market hours, so it moves after hours as well. And you can also trade it if you have $11,000. If you don't have $11,000, you cannot trade ES because they're pretty pricey. But market open, it was at 4,100. Basically, from 4,100, it hit all the way to 42.90. It picked up 100 points, basically 100 and some points today, which is amazing. So much buying pressure happened in this area. Same thing for NQ. NQ dropped. It was down already 400 points. It was down 400 points and then shot up and it went up higher today. A bunch of buying pressure happened here for some reason. And while here, look left, if you know your Fibonacci retracements, if you know your Elliott wave, 0, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. We had the retracement from 2 to 3 to get 4. Can this be 4? It's still a question mark. I'm not sure yet. Ignore this Elliott wave. This is wrong. Yeah, ignore that. That's wrong. But let's go to a smaller time frame, right? I'm saying this is B. From B, this could be, you have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So maybe 5 waves down to get C. So is C wave done? We don't know yet because we don't see that was theory, at least on a daily time frame, for higher highs and higher lows. So let me show you why I personally think the market's going to continue to go up for the next couple of days. It's because you see this candlestick right here. A bunch of buyers stepped in here. Volume picked up, right? It was choppy for 2-3 days and then it went up high. Same thing here. Volume picked up. It was choppy for the next. It's gonna be choppy for the next two, maybe for tomorrow. For tomorrow's Friday, and then maybe by Monday or Tuesday it's gonna go up, right? But you have to understand that if it's gonna go up, it's gonna pull back, and that's what you had to think about for your long term. If it's gonna go up, pull back. You want to first see it break this level right here. If you don't see this area break, then do not buy it. Because it could go down, all the way down, break this level. Then we have a lower low coming in on the weekly time frame, meaning on a bigger picture, the trend is still down, which right now at this moment, the trend is still down. On a weekly time frame, you clearly see the downtrend happening, a bunch of selling pressure. We have interest rates, we have inflation, and we have the war going on. So all those three things is a big effect on the stock market. And that's really it. I want to talk about the VIX. The VIX is very important. I use the VIX to tell me whether to trade, whether to see if my stop loss will be high or low for that day. If the VIX is high, I need to have a higher stop loss. But if the VIX is low, my stop loss will be pretty decent. And if the VIX is high and you can't afford that risk, do not trade it. And you also got to understand, when the VIX goes up, the market goes down. When the VIX goes down, the market goes up. So we clearly see the downtrend here. Downtrend, lower low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, right? But let's go to the future on the VIX because I want to show you this. So look at each time it breaks that higher high, pull back. It broke this higher high, pull back. So when the market opened and I saw this pullback happening, I'm like, okay, it broke it. Let me see. It broke it here, from here, pull back. It broke it here. I'm like, okay. If that breaks, then I'm gonna go on the 1 hour to see if I see something to trade for the downside. And then let me remove this. And then let's add this. I'll see a nice pattern here. So this pattern right here, it could be up or down. So whether it goes up, meaning the VIX can go up. If it goes down, it's gonna go down, right? Does not mean it's gonna go. It has to go up, in which clearly it broke it, meaning the VIX went down, and then continued to do a lower high, and it went lower. So once I saw this one, okay, we have more downtrend for the VIX, meaning more upside for the market. So this is why I decided to go long. Let me erase all this. And let's see. And then also, let's look at the stocks. I have AMD was my day trade for the first time this week. I haven't day traded my first day trade for the past couple of days. I haven't liked the market just because it's falling. You do not want to catch a falling knife. The reason why I day traded this one is because my 3 confirmation trade. I have a trend line here on a 1 hour. Right, that's one confirmation. My Dow theory broke this. That's 2 confirmations, and if you use indicators, this could be 3 confirmations right here, or 4, which is volume. And then if you use the VIX, which I just clearly show you how the VIX works, that could be 5 confirmations. And then if you have ES and NQ to look at that, that's 6 confirmations. All those I count as confirmations. So how much confirmation do you need to trade in the stock market? I always say you need 3 confirmations. Once I see 3 confirmations, then I'll go long or short, wherever I'm going, wherever I think I'm heading to. At that point, if I do options, I do calls. If I think it's gonna go down, I'll do puts for options. So on this area right here, I went in here, and then my stop loss was here first. And then it picked up. I was pretty good profit, but I was like, you know what? I think there's more room to go for AMD. I'm not getting greedy, but I see the bigger trend happening on the 1 hour, and then ES and NQ is picking up. I like my stop loss here. And you have to understand that I had a high stop loss because the VIX was high. So like I said, when the VIX is high, you gotta have a higher stop loss, and I'm okay losing that much. So did not hit my stop loss, pull back. I'm like, okay, I got a higher low here. I had an alert here, and I still have it for some reason. Okay, just take it out. And then it picked up, but did not give me a higher high, so it was choppy here. But I did see a nice pendant here. I'm like, okay, it gave me a nice pendant. I'm like, being choppy here, I'm gonna go work out and eat whatever, and then come back and I'm gonna add alert here. Once that broke, give me a higher low and continue to go higher. So I basically, if you buy shares, I'll be losing maybe $2 a share, to make basically from 110 to 100. I sold it before the end of the day, so 117. So $7 profit to lose $2. That's a good risk and reward. So I mentioned about the ES and NQ. I mentioned about the VIX. I mentioned about AMD. So many stocks picked up already. A lot. Tesla picked up $100 today. Amazon picked up $200. Google picked up $140, $150. Apple picked up $12 today, and Apple picked up $12, and it doesn't move too much per day. It moves maybe $3 or $4. So $12 is a lot for Apple, and that's amazing. Let's see what else, and that's really it. I talked about everything. I also want to talk about psychology, right? Because psychology is a big thing on trading. You know, I mentioned this to the group, is that trading is a love and hate relationship. We like it, but we also hate it at the same time, because we make money and then we lose money at once. We lose money. But once we control our emotions and we understand that 80% is mental and psychology, that's when we become better traders. Mental health is a real thing, scary to be in. Always remember that always remember that when you go through the mental health, or when your psychology wants to control you, or your emotion wants to control you, you have to stop what you're doing, go for a walk, go for a jog, take a cold shower. I personally pray. I believe that if you want to be healthy, and if you want to have a strong mindset, you have to control your emotions. You have to understand that your emotions will kick in. You're gonna have days where you don't want to do nothing. You feel like crap, but just press through, keep on going, keep on continuing to do more. For me, it's like, I see like this: if life hits me, and it's gonna hit me hard, whether I like it or don't like it, it's a part of growth. It's a part of me understanding that life happens, and you know what to do, but just continue to press through. This is not gonna stop me. Things may not work out. No, this might even not work out for me, but I'm just pressing through. And I'm gonna see where this takes me. And same for you. If you wanna continue to be a better person, to be a better woman, a better man, just press through. Continue to just work on yourself, invest in yourself. Does not mean money, but time, and your health, and your mind, and your spiritual walk, and your family, and your finances. Be consistent and do not lose hope. So if you have any questions, just comment down below, and I'd love to help you out.